you make time for everything. Like if you're a video gamer, you're gonna play video games, right? But you just say I don't have time to go to the gym. So it's because you don't want to go to the gym.
If you were going to help somebody, because the biggest excuse I hear about not training or not being fit or not living a lifestyle is I don't have time. You know, I'm sure you hear that excuse a lot. I don't have time to live. I don't have time.
I have some really good perspective for that.
That's why I'm asking.
But the question is what?
The question is this: you're a business owner, a dad, a husband, a brother. You're all those things. A church going man that takes care of the youth. You know, and you know so. Time isn't on your side as far as, you know. So what advice would you give somebody to fit it in, or give me your perspective on that?
All right. So I've been dealing with a lot of this in my life because obviously, you know, even something like this, okay?
Yeah.
Time it's a reality.
Yeah.
But lack of time is an excuse 100% of the time. Okay?
Yeah, you said
so
that.
if somebody says, I don't have time, that means they don't want to get up earlier. Right?
Yeah.
Or they don't want to go to bed earlier.
Right.
They don't want to make time. So for me in my life, like I'm a part of several groups now that I've never been a part of.
Yeah.
And I remember finding myself like these groups take an hour and a half, you know. And I remember finding myself thinking, you know, I don't really want to do that because I don't have the time. But what I realized was I didn't have the time because I didn't want the time. You make time for everything. Like if you're a video gamer, you're gonna play video games, right? But you just say I don't have time to go to the gym. So it's because you don't want to go to the gym. If you want to go to the gym, you'll make time. I found myself I didn't put enough in my prayer life, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? I get home from work, I got my kids. You know what happened? I prayed, hey, give me time to pray, right? What will happen? I wake up at 3 o'clock wide awake.
Wow.
Right? 3 o'clock wide awake, and that's like, here's your time.
Yeah, here's your time.
So, you know, I think with time, you can have, and don't get me wrong, okay? You got a list of things that are important to you, and people are always more important than selfish desire.
Right.
But, I mean, I have found that all I have to do is shift things around, and I can have time. There's nothing that I don't have time for, but there's everything that I can make an excuse not to have time for.
Man, that's deep. That's deep. Because I run to that all the time, man, because when I started this podcast, I was like, the excuse was, I didn't start it 5 years ago, is I didn't have time.
Exactly.
Right? I didn't have time.
And now look, number 32.
It's crazy. Because now I'm like, I want to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make the time, you know, so that's really cool.
Where your heart is, there your treasure is, and you'll always make time for those things. And it's good to learn that you know, what you don't make time for is what you don't want to do. People have come to me all the time and they're asking me about lifting weights and eating and stuff like that. And I'm like, listen, I can tell you everything to do, but you'll waste my time and yours if it's not what you want to do. Exactly. So come to me when you want to do it, and I'll give you the recipe. Yeah. But, you know, you see so many people go in there for 2 weeks, and I'm like, they signed a 3-year contract. You know? Wow. Yeah. So that to me, if you I mean, I will never quit preaching it because I've seen it in my own life, and when I see it in my own life from a guy that doesn't have time.
You got a lot going on.
I mean, this happened, right?
Yeah.
We made it work.
Yeah, we made it work.
So it took us 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Well, I could have easily thrown in the towel.
Yeah, me too.
And you too. It'd be like, forget it. I'm moving on to number 32 somewhere else. Right? But it's like, I wanted to do it.
And I wanted to do it.
Because I didn't know what this was.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Hey, it's going to be cool.